So here we are, getting closer to the root of the problem. And yeah, as you can tell, there's some more of these bracket funguses. I mean, that's the tree. That's the tree that fell over. That's how big it is. Well, what's left of it, you can see it's actually split in half. It's big enough, actually, see right in there. Probably crawl in there. But yeah, it's covered completely in all these bracket funguses. And these are pretty large. That's pretty good size. That one feels just like... Here we go with the skeeters again. That one feels just like rubber paper. But chips, you know, like kind of like chips or something if you would dry them out. Which is okay, especially if you can grind this up and do something really awesome with it. You see all that nutritional value in there? That's what they're after. And they grind them up, make powder out of it. Just tease, throw it in your soup, chew on it. Yeah, there's some down there too. Oh wow, let's look at this side. You know, there's some more over there on the side of the tree. And we have all that bark and sap and stuff that's been running off the side of the tree. And we've been doing a lot of looking around lately for anything that kind of remotely looks like chaga, but that's just... Sometimes you'll find bees in here too, so beehive and old honey, you know, honeycomb. That's what we're looking at. So yeah, these are pretty large. That one's, there you go. I'm sure these have some kind of a use. Yeah, I'm probably pushing the envelope, looking in places I'm probably not supposed to be looking at. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. See, this is what they look like. It's like one big giant bracket shroom, but that's what you're looking at. It's the bottom, it's the top, side view. Got rings on it, but most of that's going to be nutritional minerals and some of the sap and things like that from the tree, the life force from the tree basically. And there's probably some nutritional value to it if we can just figure out right how to process it and tap into the natural realm around us here. I'm sure that's got a purpose and a use. Yeah. Ooh. There's a millipede. Is that a millipede? Yeah. See, the bugs eat it. It might not be too bad for you. I would just take a little bit of precaution, probably boiling it, cleaning it off a little bit, steam it or something. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for us for the day. So now I know where to come. I can probably come back out here and collect, you know, I'll pick through it and get the better ones. See, some of these aren't that bad. You don't cut the bad spots off, but that's probably the part with the best stuff. Yeah, it feels just like, feels like a rubber flower. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So if you got some places like that or know anybody that, yeah, that's a pretty big tree. This thing's probably about 150 years old, maybe 120, 150, somewhere around there. That's what I would guess. Maybe older. It could be a couple hundred years old. But as I said, Widowmakers, this was probably the oldest tree in the forest. because it's the only one that size. I've walked the whole thing. So yeah, this was the oldest tree in the forest. Somebody probably lived here. And all these little trees are probably its babies. And then it just fell down and gave it up. Now we're enjoying the nutritional content of the tree. But yeah, it's a pretty big tree. There's a couple other ones this large down on the other side of the river, but I haven't seen any this big in a long time. But hopefully that was what the point is that maybe we can learn how to use some of these and harvest it. Oh my god, look at that slug. Every time I see a slug, it's on a shroom. Maybe that's something to do with it. Ew. Figure out a way to harvest some of these, the good ones anyhow, ones that are slugless. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe if there's no slug on it, something's wrong with it. So maybe that's what we ought to figure out, is what can we do with some of these. I know it's got nutritional content in it. Yeah, here we go with that again. But I know it has nutritional content because I can smell it on my hand. I mean, it's like, it actually, the underside of it smells like a little bit like onion. Maybe that's a good thing. So we get them when they're still kind of got some color to it. Yeah, it's got a smell to it. That ain't that bad. I'm just wondering what it'll do to you. So we'll do some research on that this week, and let's see if we can find out some more stuff, and you can watch me guinea pig myself.